Next one, George. Isn't it really true that most enhancement talent could go to a different territory and end up near the top of the card? Guys like Barry Horowitz worked under other names like Jack Hart and were champions. And truthfully, even though they're not considered enhancement talent, isn't everybody who puts somebody else over doing the job? I agree that calling these guys jobbers could seem a little degrading, but I don't think it's meant to be. I think it's actually an accurate description of what they're doing. I think every guy who gets in the ring, regardless of a win-loss record, is a professional wrestler. Anyone can be given a belt. I think the point he's trying to make is the word jobber degrading? Is that a term you don't like? I think you've said
Well,
that.
I kind of think it is because it said like, oh, he's just a jobber. See, but you have to have these guys, otherwise you cannot. And the jobbers have been phased out anyway. I mean, WWE, they don't have jobbers; they have guys that get beat all the time. But still, they put them on regular cards, and they can go out there and they can carry 20 minutes, 25 minutes, and do a credible job with it. Some of these, what I would call jobbers, they can't put together 3 minutes, and they look like they do not belong. And he says, is it true that some guys can be a jobber here in a main event somewhere else? Is that what he says, George? I know, George, but not necessarily. I took Jack Hart, and because I had an idea for him, and it was the loser gimmick, and you've heard me talk about that before, and Jack Hart got it over and he had a connection with the people that you couldn't manufacture. He just had it. So when he would go to the ring, people were all over his butt. Oh, you're a loser. You this, I can whip your ass. And he would sell it. And then when it was over, I used to tell him, when you get beat, now I want you to get up. And this is after about 3 or 4 weeks after he started. I want you to get beat up and act like you're just so down, so dejected over you lost another match. I said, I want you to just to pitch a baby fit right in the middle of the ring. Jump up in the air, land on your back, hit the mats like a baby would do, and get up and storm off. And that's what the people, because then that would take 2 or 3 minutes. And the people enjoy that almost as much as the match. So, yeah, there's the thing with the jobber thing, it's about gone now. They don't hardly use it anymore. And, yeah, it's not true that, you can take a guy who loses all the time in one territory and take him to another. Remember, we talked the other day about 5 years to learn this business. You can learn to go in there and do a job, and you can learn that in 6 months. I mean, you got to be pretty good at it, but still you could learn it. But to learn how to draw money and how to perfect and craft an angle to where it attracts attention, yeah, that takes a while. And I didn't used to watch the wrestler so much as I watched the booker, and I watched what he did. And sometimes if you pay attention, and that's why guys are watching matches, they're learning about, and they're storing ideas in their head about matches later on that they might have. So I wish them luck.
I always like what Don Morocco used to say, and he, using the word jobber, and Don would say, I was a jobber. What do you mean? Well,
Yeah.
I lost lots. We all lose, apart from Hogan.
Yeah, we all lose. Yeah, I was a jobber. But it's according to the look, if you can be a jobber and have them pop when you get pinned, you've done your job. See, that yay or that cheering sound is not so much for the baby face sometimes as it is that the heel got beat. So it swaps back and forth. So, yeah, I'd rather tell you the truth. I'd rather be a jobber, tell you the truth. If they'd pay me. Jobbers don't make a lot of money, though.
No,